It looks like we're not going to get a single day without a drop from Hot Toys. It's 2026 and today is a day that we get 3 in 1. That's right, it is Kpop Demon Hunters. Hot Toys just dropped all 3 figure photos. Let's go, let's get into this. Let's see what they have to offer. All 3 of these figures are set to drop on January of 2027. Gives you plenty of time to get the money together because if you're going to buy one, you're probably going to buy all 3. Now we're going to start off with Rumi. She is $280 while her counterparts are $260 each, giving you a grand total of $800. Now all specs for these figures are going to be all about the same. They are all going to come with separate rolling eyeballs, all with an interchangeable head sculpt, which is blurred out. I guess they haven't finalized that design. Now this is the stunning part. All of these figures are coming with a seamless silicone body. We have quite a few accessories and each figure comes with its own basic stand with a lenticular graphic display. Another standout part is all 3 of them come with separate rolling eyeballs. And here is a close-up of that seamless body design. I believe that this is going to be a revolution in 2026 for Hot Toys. And like the previous video of the Jinx figure from Arcane, this figure has a bendable wire in the braid. They are stating that this is a screen-accurate, highly detailed costume. I do take them for their word on this. A lot of details. Looks good to me. Everything looks pretty much spot on with a few anomalies in the face sculpts. Here we have a full body shot of Rumi, and I gotta say, I love all the color in these figures. They would look spectacular on your display. I would like to take note of all the tailoring. It does look quite fantastic. Check out the rings on her hand, the zippers in the pockets, and even the bling bling. Check out the chain. And here we have Rumi with her microphone. Of course, we had to get the cell phone shot. We do have this shot with her weapon, which as you can notice, it is translucent with a lot of detail work on the blade itself. Quite stunning. Now with this shot, I think Justin's collection would be a bit proud. She's got a little bit of side-eye action going on. One thing to take note of is that these figures seem to be highly posable. Now I do hope that all these figures could stand on their own because when you start putting in a lot of figures in display, those bases tend to take up a lot of space. So every figure that you could get that could stand on its own is a bonus in my eyes. And next up we are on to Mira. She's going to come with the same features as Rumi. That same seamless body design, separate rolling eyeballs, and I do like this shot with her snacks. Here we have Mira in her full glory. Once again, she has the translucent bladed weapon. I do like all the metal accessories, all the chains, and all the jewelry. It's quite nice. But I will say these figures don't seem quite as detailed as the Arcane figure. So I don't know what it was with the Arcane figure. It was just something special about it. So here's an example of the type of bases that these figures are going to come with. They are all hexagons, pretty basic, but there is one thing I do not like about that base, and that it is a waist grabber. I wish they would come up with a uniform way of securing all these figures without compromising the integrity of your figure long term. Now I do like the vibrancy of this character's hair. I think that's a good part, but I think some of the sculpt work is a bit soft on the hair. They should perhaps tighten that up a little bit. And check out the beadwork on the shoulder pad. Looks absolutely fantastic. Here we have a close-up of Mira. Now take note of those eyeballs that are movable. I'm a little bit shocked that they're just not standard static eyes, but in 2026, I guess we're leveling up on all areas. The standards are getting even higher. Last but not least, it is finally Zoey. Once again coming with all the same accessories as the other figures, no difference here. Now I do think the sculpt work on this character's hair is a bit better than Mira's. I do like the way that it looks. It has a little bit more details, and take note of the eyebrows. This is a good looking figure. Once again, they are bragging about that seamless body design, and I don't think that's anything to sneeze about because this is something that has held back time after time so many figures. Now it seems like they're really hitting their stride with this silicone body style. Now the only hang up is we still have that seam on the wrist joint. Maybe in the future they'll figure out a way to get rid of that or make it even more imperceptible. Time will tell. Taking a look at all the details on the tailoring, it looks fantastic. I do like the design. I do like the stitch work, and I do like the metal bits all on her belt. But I will take note that they did take a little bit of shortcut with the stitches on this one here. No real stitches, just printed. Zoey in a casual walking stride with her translucent accessories. And here she is on the hexagonal base. How about a shot with the microphone? Take note of those elbows. Seamless. This is looking good. Zoey with her phone, the bunny phone. So all in all, I think that this is a good trio to pick up if you're a fan of the series. So one reason I tend to stray away from team setup figures is because like Fantastic Four or Endgame, you get all your characters. Yeah, they're different characters, but they're all rocking the same outfits. And in a display, it just looks a little bit boring to waste so much space on the same costume. The thing that I like about these is that they are all three different, so they stand out and look unique all on their own. Now, this was a #1 show on Netflix. I believe it broke records, so there's got to be a lot of fans out there. Let me know what you think about these hot toys. Are you going to pick up one of them, two of them, or all three? Thank you for checking out the video, and if you like this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and I guarantee you I will have more very soon.